Hello everyone, so lesson number 43, and last time we did the right hand of this, which sounded like this. Not that fast. So the left hand is fairly simple, but what's a little bit tricky about it is it moves at an irregular time. So we've got this dotted minim here, this dotted pair. If you remember about dots, we add on to half of that note again. So this is normally worth 2 beats. If you add on half of 2 is 1. So add 2 plus 1 is 3. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and then we've got a plum at the end, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this is last for whole 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we have this tricky bar here. We've got an F going to an E natural. That's what that little sign means. That basically, that little symbol here cancels out the E flat that's sitting in the key signature. So it's say, because normally every time we have an E in this key signature, it's an E flat because our key signature tells us. Which is why on all the E flats here, we've not got a flat sign, because we know that every E, it's up there, is an E flat. So this is cancelling it out, so we're going to F to E, and then we've had to put in the flat sign again, because we want an E flat again. So we're reverting back to E flat, and then D, and finally a B flat on the last bar for 4 beats. You can see there's no flat sign there because it's in the key signature again. So this bar here, we've got to count 1 and 2 and we've got plum plum. So we've got a dotted crotchet, so that is a beat and a half. So 1 and 2, and then this is the and here of the second half of beat 2. So 1 and 2 and then we just get 3, 4. So 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Sounds like this: 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Here it again: 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's have a look at that on the piano and see if we can put it together with the other bits. Alright, so we're starting on, let's just move that again, there we go, focus it up, boom, right, we're winning. We're going to start with a E flat here. I will probably start on a thumb if I were you. I'll probably start on a 2. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that again: E flat, D and C. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And one of the reasons why we've left the thumb free is because we need to go up to an F. And then we're going to do a little chromatic scale here. We're going to go F to E flat to D. So, and then that was that weird rhythm we just did. 1, 2, and 3, 4. And then we've got to get to a B flat. Now there are 2 ways of doing this. You could either play the B flat in the 5. It's a little bit odd to play B flat in the 5, but you can do it. It makes the fingering for everything else a little bit easier. However, there is an alternative, because the little finger's not that strong and not the best at playing black notes. So we could pretend we're doing a little scale here. So we could go thumb under on D, and then we've got a much stronger finger, either finger 2 or finger 3, to do the B flat. Now that's completely up to you what you do. I'm not going to say either way is better. It depends whether you find it easier just to do a really simple fingering and then deal with the issue of the weak little finger on the B flat, or you make the fingering slightly harder and have a stronger finger on the B flat like this. Thumb under on D. So it's up to you. The whole of the left hand looks like this, starting with an E flat on 2. 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and F and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So there's that. The only thing we're missing is the left hand over section, because when we play the C, we're actually going to have to let go of it halfway through and play in the left hand. So the true left hand looks like this, starting on E flat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2 and 3, 4. So what's tricky about this is the sudden jump from here back to the F. So you just got to think about when we'll do that in a second with the right hand. But it's mainly make sure as long as you aim for your F on the thumb, then everything else will just fall into place. So we've just done. So you could just, if you wanted to practice this, you could practice C and go. Just do that bit over and over again. So C, D, C, and back to F. Even I messed that up then. I forgot what I was thinking about. So C, D, C, F, and it doesn't really matter where you start your C at the moment. It's really just getting used to aiming for that thumb on the F. But if we put that with the right hand, it looks like this. Here we go, starting on E flat. And then when the change comes in the right hand, we go down to the D. And then we do that again. One more time. 3 and 4 and 2, 3, 4, and then we have something we know and love really well. So just to practice that again. So it's just C and E flat together. G, C, E flat. I'm just doing the octaves for now, just so we can see. Realise that you can't quite see the top of the piano, but never mind. And then we have the C, F, and A flat with our thumb on the F. So you can see how that's working. So the nice thing about this right hand is it doesn't change, but we've got that little scale. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. That's probably one of the trickiest bars in the whole piece because of the different movement that's happening. Nice thing is that the right hand is playing 1 and 2 and all the way through. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. If I just count the left hand, 1, 2 and 3, 4. So if we put that in with the first bit, it looks like this. Starts in here. 3 and 4 and. finally, just a B flat, the left hand, and we get this right hand again. And it doesn't change at all. It's almost like sort of coming home at the end there. So if we just look at that one more time, let's do the last 2 bars together. So F. One more time. 3 and 4 and. So let's put all 4 of those bars together and count it really slowly. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So Freddie Mercury at that point would be doing something like Mama. Didn't mean to make you cry. If I'm not back again this time, and so on. So you could try to play that Freddie Mercury, but you're gonna need to do that a little bit slowly for now. Good luck with that, and I'll see you next week.